You lost an election. A man won an election.
It is not a normal election. Stop treating like it is. It's not.
It is a normal election.
President of the United States of America, Donald.
Please listen carefully.
She's as funny as Lucy and she's in the know. She's as smart as Phil and always on the go. It's the Patsy Hoolahan Show.
Hello there. Well, the presidential inauguration is coming up, and not everybody's really happy about it.
Thank God it's Friday. The guest list is set for Trump's inauguration on Monday. Can't wait. Not. Trump's favorite oligarchs, billionaires, are sure to be in attendance, but one VIP who's skipping the event is former First Lady Michelle Obama. Michelle's rep issued a statement confirming that the former president will attend, but not the First Lady. Is she right or wrong?
Yes, Lord, she is so right. She is so right. She gave us that when they go low, we must go high.
She changed that one.
And I think she's changed her tune. I think when they go low, you have to need that energy and perhaps go even lower, become small like an ant and go to the earth's crust.
As a parent, I always say we do not let the worst example among us set the bar for us. We do better when we know how to do better. And so for me, I don't mind Michelle Obama not attending. Again, their family has given so much to this country. They have done so much that at this point, the tradition is the people that were in office, the presidents, the vice presidents, the senators. I don't care what Donald Trump does. I will not stop fighting. And if we think what Donald Trump is, and none of us here voted for him, if we think he is all those things we said, then you continue to do your job harder. You show up. You do the things. Like the fact that she is Speaker Emeritus, you're right. You do not say, well, they did it first. That sounds like, again, preschool.
At this point, Michelle, Nancy, Kamala, and Karen Pence are standing up against Trump. The men are folding like cheap suits.
It's the women.
Yes.
It's just
the women. I just want to say, this is not a normal inauguration. No. This is not a normal person. Right. He's a convicted felon. Why do they go as if this is a normal inauguration?
It's not, because the weakness it presents to the friggin' globe when you have presidents that say just because of this, we're not going to. The American vote the normalizing of President Trump happened when the American public went out and voted.
Well, that sure sounds like an election denial to me. I thought that these were the guys that said that you have to follow a fair and honest election and go along with it. Doesn't look like they're going along with it at
all. Wow. Why does he get to be congratulated? Why do the norms apply to him?
The point remains that 75 million Americans voted for Trump. That is the normalization. Nancy Pelosi's attendance or lack of attendance is not what is going to normalize him. And I think the sooner that we wake up to the fact that the governing reality, the world we exist in next week, is Donald Trump as president, and Democrats still have powers. There's still things they can do in Congress. There are still things they can be engaged on. But I guess
Nancy Pelosi said, I'm not going because I think he's a convicted felon and I don't want to be part of normalizing.
This felony thing, she better look in her own backyard.
The lawsuit alleges Houston knowingly provided fraudulent medical and other healthcare services in exchange for kickbacks and or compensation, and names him among nearly 200 defendants in one of New York's largest RICO cases. Wow.
When you said this is the largest RICO case ever filed in the state of New York, you guys wrap that around your brain. That's bigger than the mafia case. Like the mafia one was number one. This one takes it over. So he was scamming insurance companies from taxi drivers, Uber drivers, and Lyft drivers. He was performing unnecessary surgeries and then providing fraudulent medical services in exchange for the kickbacks. Here's a clip I want you guys to see of Sonny Houston on The View, Tom, basically implicating her husband in this type of a scheme? Play the clip, Rob.
Wait, hold on. Let Sonny get in here.
I mean, I agree with mostly everything that's been said. I mean, we know that, only about 31% of Americans trust our healthcare system. We have a terrible healthcare system. And, doctors suffer because of big corporations as well. Doctors that want to do good, like my husband, operates on someone even though they don't have insurance and then has to sue health insurance companies to get paid for the work that he's been trained his whole life to do. So there are a lot of problems with it. But the notion that we are in a violent country, this country was built on violence. We're a very violent country.
Right, you can stop it. Brother, she's talking about the whole Luigi Mangione and all that situation. And mind you, she is not implicated in the lawsuit at all, but it's just, I mean, Pat, you're married, Tom, you're married. If your husband's doing something, if he's allegedly doing something like this, you guys would know if your wives were up to some nefarious stuff. Let's just not forget who she is. She's been, for years, lecturing America about morality, inequality, systemic failures, and look at her track record. How many times does she have to go on in the past 2 months and look at the camera and do a legal apology for all the stuff that she said on the show? And then she also, on Trump's win, calling the loss because of uneducated white women that Trump won.
We have to know that this is accused.
All accused. Yeah, all accused, but he's in the RICO. This is a big RICO case that her husband's in.
From coming to the White House and receiving him from the White House, why does he get to be congratulated? Why do the norms apply to him?
The point remains that 75 million Americans voted for Trump. That is the norm.
Well, all I can say is be careful about what fingers you point to whatever you're pointing them to, because it might point right back to you. And I would also like to say that I'm personally looking forward to the inauguration, and I'm very interested to wonder what Melania Trump is going to be wearing, too. So I hope to see you all there, and talk to you later.